Indian culture is known for its amazing diversities and astonishing contradictions. It represents the multifaceted cultural synthesis of India as a whole. Cultural tourism is extremely popular in India owing to its fabulous cultural heritage. The main objective of learning has been presented under 5 broad categories. India, as you know, is a gifted land. Since remote antiquity, it enjoys immeasurable cultural heritage. For several centuries, India witnessed the hegemony of several dynasties, both native and foreigners. Besides, India is the homeland of Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, etc. All these factors leave an indelible imprint and impact on Indian culture. Further, you can see the traces of different cultures in the tradition of music, dance, architecture, festivities, languages, beliefs and customs, ceremonies, food and drink, etc. All of them together makes the cultural heritage of India the most vibrant, exhaustive, enthralling, and most enlivening one. I think no other country in the whole world may ever claim such a wonderful tradition. In a sense, Indian culture represents the way of living of the Indians. As you know, her religions, languages, tradition of dance, drama, music, architecture, sculpture, painting, gastronomy, customs, manners, etiquette, fairs and festivals differ from place to place within the country. That is why Indian culture is often labeled as an wonderful amalgamation of multiple cultures. Indian culture too had a profound impact upon the countries across the world. Cultural tourism in India. Cultural tourism is the subset of tourism. It is concerned with a country or a region, specifically their lifestyle, the history, art, architecture, religions, and such other elements which shape the way of life. Cultural tourism also includes tourism in urban areas, particularly historic or large cities and their cultural facilities such as museums and theatres. It can also include tourism in rural areas showcasing the traditions of indigenous cultural communities, that is, festivals, rituals, etc., and their values and lifestyle. Cultural tourism has a special place in India due to her glorious past heritage, culture, and civilization. As you know, historical and archaeological monuments attracts millions of international tourists. A survey undertaken by the Pacific Area Travel Association confirms this. The modern Indian culture is a rare blend of her historical traditions, influences due to colonialism, and current Western culture. The lifestyle, family structure. Along with religion, family is at the core of Indian society. For generations, India enjoyed the tradition of the joint family system. It is a system under which extended members of a family Parents, children, the children's spouses, and their offspring, etc., live together. With urbanization and other factors, India now experiences a breakup of traditional joint family system. Instead, more nuclear-like families are emerging. Despite these, the extended family system remains a cornerstone in both urban and rural India. Marriage customs. Marriage is an highly auspicious event for Indians. For centuries, arranged marriages remain the tradition in Indian society. Even today, the majority of Indians have their marriages planned and arranged by their parents. But now Indian culture is drifting away from traditional arranged marriages. The case of love marriages in India are also increasing. Wedding celebrations are similar to festive occasions with extensive decorations, colors, music, dance, costumes, and rituals. The birth of a child is yet another momentous occasion with special ceremonies taking place during an auspicious time. This includes casting horoscope, name giving, the first feeding, and the first tonsure. Festive heritage. It has significance and association to most major religious occasions. Indian festivals are innumerable in number. They are much varied in their origin, marking the national, regional, local, religious, seasonal, and social fervor. You may comment that the Indian calendar is one long procession of festivals. They are dedicated to various deities, saints, prophets, and also seasons. Religious and secular festivals. Besides, there are local festivals depending on prevalent religious and linguistic demographics. Popular religious festivals of India are innumerous. They are the Hindu festivals of Navratri, Diwali, Mahashivratri, Ganesh Chaturthi, Durga Puja, Holi, Ratha Yatra, Ugadi, Raksha Bandhan, and Dashara. Also, harvest festivals include Shankaranti, Pongal, Raja Sankaranti. Indian New Year festival is also celebrated in different parts of India with unique style. They are Yugadi, Bihu, Gudi Padwa, Puttandu, Vishu, and Vishuva. India also celebrates multiple religious festivals. Notable examples are Diwali, celebrated by Hindus, Sikhs, and Jains, Buddha Purnima by Buddhists, Sikh festivals like Guru Nanak Jayanti and Baishakhi are celebrated by Sikhs and Hindus too. Most popular Islamic festivals in India are Eid ul Adha, Bakrid, Miladun Nabi, Muharram, Shab-e-Barat. Christianity celebrates Christmas, Good Friday, Easter Sunday, to mention a few of them. Tradition of gastronomy. Diverse cuisines. Indian cuisine is diverse in nature. It ranges from very spicy to very mild and varying with seasons in each region. They reflect the local agriculture, produce, regional climate, culinary innovations, and cultural diversity. Indian cuisines use numerous ingredients. They deploy a wide range of food preparations styles, cooking techniques, and culinary presentation. From salads to sauces, from vegetarian to non-vegetarian, from spices to sensuous, from breads to desserts, Indian cuisine is invariably complex. Infinite varieties. There is nothing like one single national diet, as in case of any other countries. Perhaps we may require a few thousand pages to list out all those varieties available in India. Indian cuisine can be split into 5 categories. They are northern, southern, eastern, western, and northeastern. Indian cuisine is characterized by the use of many spices and herbs, a wide assortment of recipes and cooking techniques. Textiles and costumes. Traditional clothing in India greatly varies across different parts of the country. This is influenced by local culture, geography, climate, and rural-urban settings. Traditional styles of dress includes sari for women and dhoti or lungi or panche for men. Stitched cloths are also popular, such as churidar or salwar kameez for women with dupatta or long scarf thrown over shoulder, completing the outfit. Salwar is often loose-fitting, while churidar is a tighter cut. For men, stitched versions include kurta pajama and European-style trousers and shirts, jeans, and suits. Indian women perfect their sense of charm and fashion with makeup and ornaments. Bindi, mehendi, earrings, bangles, and other jewelry are common. For special occasions, such as marriage ceremonies and festivals, women wear colorful costumes with various ornaments. Bindi is an essential part for Hindu women. Worn on their forehead, bindi is considered as an auspicious mark. Women also wear sindoor, a traditional red or orange-red powder, vermilion. Sindoor is the traditional mark of a married woman for Hindus. Languages. India has 22 official languages. Apart from Hindi, India has 1,652 mother tongues, of which 33 are spoken by people numbering over a lakh. The 2011 census of India found that 122 first languages are in active use. India has more than 3,000 years of continuous linguistic history. They are recorded and preserved in literary documents. Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, and Malayalam are also some of the classical languages. Performing culture of India. I must say that the highlight of subcontinental travel is its rich art legacy. The performing culture of India is a fusion of various arts. The artistic tradition and aesthetic beauty lies around almost every corner of India. It is shared between music, dance, drama, and literature. India is known for ages for its unique performing arts, maybe dance, music, theatre, or the modern arts form that is cinema. Indians are transcending barriers of culture and registering development in every aesthetic avenues. Tradition of dance. It is very much an Indian art. It is traditionally linked to mythology and classical literature. The Indian dance is the expression of inner beauty and the divinity in human. It is a deliberate art and nothing is left to chance. Each gesture seeks to communicate an idea. Each facial expression commands the emotions. Indian dance can be divided into two broad categories, classical and folk. 8 classical dances. Indian dances includes 8 classical dance forms. They are Bharatanatyam in Tamil Nadu, Kathak in Uttar Pradesh, Kathakali and Mohiniyattam Kerala, Kuchipudi Andhra Pradesh, Yakshagana Karnataka, Manipuri Manipur, Odissi Odisha, and Kshatriya of Assam. This apart, India has several folk dance traditions which is widespread and varied. Indian theatre and drama. The genesis of Indian theatre is related to religious rituals and seasonal festivals. Ancient texts like Natya Veda, Arthasastra, Mahabhashya, and Swapana Vasavadatta refers to drama. However, Bharata's Natya Sastra was the first comprehensive work. Indian drama reached its zenith in the 4th century AD. Excellent plays were written by poets like Kalidasa, Sudra, Harsha, Mahendra Varma Pallava, etc., to mention a few of them. Indian music. India has two systems of music, Hindustani and Carnatic. Both of them derive their basic principles from Natya Sastra and Sangeet Ratnahara. Musical instruments are classified into 4 groups. According to 4 primary sources of vibration, they are strings, membranes, cymbals, and air. Both the Carnatic and Hindustani music systems are based on raga, sung to a rhythmic cycle known as thala. The current trend includes multiple varieties of religious, classical, folk, popular, and pop music. The contemporary Indian musical forms also includes film songs and India pop. Visual art scenario. Architecture. Travelers to India will come across magnificent forms of temple architecture. Not only they are gorgeous, but mesmerizing too. The earliest of them, datable to Indus times, do not exist. With the advent of the Guptas, during the 4th to 6th century AD, temple structures emerged. They set the standard for temples for several hundred years in North India. Indian architecture encompasses a multitude of expressions over space and time. Constantly absorbing new ideas, several Buddhist architectural complexes such as the caves of Ajanta and Ellora and the monumental Sanchi Stupa, to name a few of them, were built. Temples in South. In South India, several popular Hindu temples dotted the horizon. Some of them are Channakeshava temple at Belur, the Hoysaleshwara temple at Halabeedu, the Kesava temple at Somanathpura, Brigadiswara temple at Tanjore, the Sun temple at Konarak, Sri Ranganatha Swami temple at Srirangam, and Meenakshi Sundareswara temple at Madurai. Islamic architecture. With the advent of Islamic influence, Indian architecture underwent a dramatic transformation. For example, Fatehpur Sikri, Taj Mahal, Gol Gumbaz, Qutub Minar, Red Fort of Delhi are some of the best creations of this area. They are often used as the stereotypical symbols of India. British style. The colonial rule of the British Empire saw the development of Indo-Saracenic style and mixing of several other styles such as European Gothic. The Chhatrapati Shivaji terminus are notable examples. There are thousands of them, which is very difficult to list out them here. Sculpture. The earliest sculptures in India dates back to the Indus Valley civilization. Later, prominent religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism contributed immensely and produced extremely beautiful sculptures and icons. Sculptures of extraordinary beauty are produced in the northwest in stucco or clay. They display a very strong blend of Indian and classical Hellenistic or possibly even Greco-Roman influence. Paintings. Cave paintings from Ajanta, Bagh, Ellora, and Sittanavasal, besides innumerous temple paintings, testify to a love of naturalism. Most early and medieval art in India is Hindu, Buddhist, or Jain. Pattachitra, Madhubani, Mysore painting, Rajput painting, Tanjore painting, Mughal painting are some notable genres of Indian art. Yoga. Yoga is the extraordinary contribution of India founded by Patanjali. Its purpose is to help one to focus, reflect, know, and express one's highest self. India's cultural journey with yoga is now extremely popular across the globe. Sports and games. In the realm of sports and games, field hockey is the official national sport in India. Cricket is most popular in India. Football is also played, and Kolkata is the home to the largest stadium in India. Indian martial arts. Kalaripayattu from Kerala is one of the best known ancient Indian martial arts. This fighting style was originated in South India in the 12th century. Salient features of Indian culture. The Indian culture is a composite culture. The family is treated as the basic unit. Everyday activities and way of life are the cultural contours of India. The Indian culture once centers around Varnashrama Dharma, stages of life. In the same way, dividing the entire life of men into 4 stages is yet another unique feature of Indian culture. The Indian life is linked with so many sacraments from cradle to grave. Marriage is treated as a holy institution. Indian culture is unique due to its Catholicity and liberality. Satya, Ahimsa, Dharma, tolerance, patience, perseverance, rhythm, and harmony are the basic qualities of Indian culture. It is significant to note that the unity of India centers around multifaceted diversities. Importance is assigned to the theory of karma, transmigration of soul, seeking eternal truth and ultimate reality. From Cape Comorin to Kashmir, the faith over India as the mother country is unshakable. The Indians, by their very nature, show neither aversion nor hatred to any other language, religion, literature, and culture. The Indians are known for their broad-mindedness and better understanding of universal ideas. Morality and spiritualism. They attach specific importance to morality, discipline, spiritualism, and greatness of various things. They respect the holy scriptures of all religions and holy places of different religions. Yes, India upholds firmly a true sense of religious tolerance and universal brotherhood. In a sense, religious tolerance and peaceful coexistence are the keynote of Indian culture. Known for its long tenure of existence, constant and continuous progress is yet another feature of Indian culture. National and universal. Thus, the Indian culture is uniquely national as well as universal one. It is vibrant, dynamic, very supple and sublime, and has its own impact over the life of the Indians. Despite diversities, one can witness geographical, political, religious, cultural, and linguistic unity in India. Undoubtedly, this has been the very core foundation of Indian culture. Let me conclude that forever, India will stand as a shining example of solidarity, unity, and integrity amidst multifarious diversities.